What's up there, YouTube? This is Darling Nikki, and I am in. This is actually a voiceover. I had to do this because I didn't do audio for this particular episode. I think this is part 6 of the 100 Baby Mama Challenge, and DaShawn. This is like the very beginning of this challenge, so I'm gonna just voice over what I see happening, because again, he's way past here. This is actually his first baby's mother. You more than likely have seen her in the first couple episodes. She was the first one to give birth. She's the mother of the twins who are now gone to college, so or are actually on their way to college in the next episode, in the latest episode. So yeah, so I'm doing a voiceover for this because, again, I didn't do the audio, so I am stuck doing this now. So this is actually, I'm gonna just talk about the gameplay, how it's gone so far. This challenge has been really fun. It's fun to go back now that I'm so far along, and her kids are now grown up, and this is the beginning, and it's crazy to go back. Even though it's only been a short while, it's fun to see how they began once again. So I think, I'm not too sure everything that happens in this particular episode, so I'm sounding kind of crazy because, again, I don't really I should have actually watched this before I recorded this, which would have made more sense, so I could have at least known what I was talking about and I wouldn't be sounding stupid right now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's all good. Okay, great. No, that's not supposed to happen. Alright, I just clicked on my screen by mistake. I clicked out of my screen by mistake. Okay, so we are back into the household. I'm looking around. I think I'm probably going to I'm building something at the moment. Yeah, I mean, you can see what's happening. I'm saying this as if you can't see what's happening. You can see what's happening, but like I said, there was no audio at the time. I don't know why I recorded this without audio. I think, I don't know, this was in the middle of the night or something like that. I don't know why I didn't record with audio at this particular time, but I didn't, and now I am making up for it by recording it now. So yeah, this is when I was redoing the kids' room, and I should have done this as a speed build, but you know what, I'll probably speed through this part. Yeah, this is when I was redoing the children's room. I mean, getting ready for the babies. So that was the first set. Like I said, the twins, who are now on their way to university, they will be I'm going to just grab a townhouse from off the gallery and have them move in and then get them settled. That's going to be in the next part, like I said, the latest part that I'm going to record probably, if not today, which is Saturday, April the 4th. Yeah. So if I don't record it today, I'll probably record it tomorrow, which will be Sunday, April 5th. But yeah. So they will be going to college, and I'm gonna get them settled in university. That part, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get them settled in, and then I'm gonna switch over to DaShawn because he has 2 more babies, I believe. He just recently had 2 more babies, so I have to get them, and then I have to get the other babies that he had prior to those 2. He had 3 other children, so I have to get the twins. He has another set of twin girls, so I have to get those twins into the household, and then he has a son named Giovanni and another son, and I'm not going to be able to put him in the household nor the other children, so I'm going to have to go back and forth between the baby mothers. That's what's making this really challenging, having to make sure that the other mothers are taking care of the kids, because this is The Sims. They don't take care of these children at all. So So I'm gonna have to go into I forgot her, Francesca, his son Giovanni. I'm gonna have to go into their household and make sure that she's doing what she's about. I mean, take care of the kid until I can get him in there, and then I'm gonna move the twins, who he had her by. My daughter had created she started to create a sim one day, and then I finished her up, and then I just decided to make her one of DaShawn's baby's mothers. So, her name is Octavia Butler or something like that, and so I have Octavia Talbert, I think that's what it is anyway. So her twins will be going into the household next to, since the older twins are now going to university, and then I will, I aged up the triplets, so they're teens now, so it's going to be a minute before I can get the other kids in the household. So this is stressful, and I'm thinking about moving him out of that house. I think I'm gonna have to find a bigger house, definitely. And what I'm gonna do is I have to figure out, because I did it wrong the last time, because I should be able to. I know with MC Command Center you can have more than 8 Sims in a household, but I have to figure out. I think but you can't control them or something like that. I don't know. I have to figure that out. That's I'm gonna have to go and read and find out what I can do about that, so I can add all of them in the household. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a bigger house, and I'll do that. That's gonna be later though. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the next couple of episodes. And I'm also gonna be I'm gonna go back into my I was doing Get Famous. I was playing Get Famous, of course, when that was out, and so I'm gonna I did Get Famous, like making the band, and so I'm gonna go back and go into that save and try and do something with that, because the main household that I was using I no longer can get into, and I've tried everything. I really have. It's so broken. I don't know what to do. I tried moving them out. I don't know. I'm not going to go fiddling with anything that I don't know. So any of the advice that I've been seeing about change this and move that, no, I can't do it. I just can't, because I'm not, that will definitely F up my game. So I'm not going to do that. So I'll just, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe just playing with because in the making the band there was the main character that I had created, and then there was his sister. That's what messed up the game when I created his sister, because for some reason I created her several times, and I don't know what happened, but I don't know. There's a piece of CC. There's something in that household that's causing me not to be able to get into it, and I'm not going through trying to figure out which piece of CC it is. I could actually do that with what is it? Not Sims 4 Workshop. What is it? I forgot what it is. I got it on here, but I could actually go through it and figure out what piece of CC is in the household that's causing me not to be able to get into it. But I think what I'm gonna do is, just because there was a band, so I had the main character, there was his sister, and then there was another couple that, it was a guy and a girl, and then I made them a couple. So, and then now they have kids, and their kids are actually in high school. Their kids have aged up and everything, so their kids are in high school. Their kids are teens, and so I could actually work on them, do like a family band or something like that. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I think I am going to do that. And I also have my Discover University. I have to get all of those uploaded. I have loads of those, from the very beginning. It's again, when you play The Sims and you see how if you don't kill off your Sims and you see how long they've been around. And I've had some Sims that have been around since I've started playing the game that are still in my game, and now they have kids, and their kids have kids, and they've gone on. So it's cool to see generations. I wish they would make a generations pack. That's one thing that they really need to bring back. A generations pack would be phenomenal. It really would. And the community really has, that's another thing. I mean, university was big, and pets and seasons and all of that was huge, were huge, things that the community wanted. But a generations pack would be, great. So that is where we are with that. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world right now, with everybody isolating and being away from one another because of this pandemic. And I'm not going to get into too much of that because it is what it is. It's happening, it's real, and a lot of people still don't believe that it's real. And if you're one of those people who aren't so sure that this is really something that's going to, I don't know as far as why you would think that, but everybody has their you feel how you feel, or you think how you think. And so, but the smart thing to do would just err on the side of caution. Always be safe, stay in, do what you're supposed to do. Don't go out, because now it's coming to the point where there's going to be in many states there are already curfews and shelter in places, and and soon there's going to be definite orders to stay in all the time. So just don't do anything stupid. Just do what you're supposed to do. Stay in. Go out only if you need it. Go, of course, go take a walk. Go exercise. Go do something. But just be smart. Stay away. Try and stay away from people as much as you can. And let's ride this thing out. I hate the cliche, we're all in this together, but honestly, we are. Really, we are. I'm not one of those people that are always, kumbaya and bullshit. I'm definitely not. I'm not. So, but in this, instance, it's definitely, we are all in this together. At least we should be. And it's not fair to those who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, because this is real. It is. Whether you want to believe it or not, or whether you think it's some kind of conspiracy, or I'm not going to get political. That's not what we're here for. This is the Sims. I'm not getting political. I'm just saying that this is important, and it's something that we're going through right now, and we may be going through for a long time. And part of that is because people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. So but anyway, that's my little PSA for the day, and I'm gonna leave that alone. So this is what I'm doing, this little boring part. Like I said, I'll probably more than likely just speed through this. So what I will do is go ahead and do that, speed through that, because that's what it is. When I edit this, it'll be edited. I'll actually speed through this, but for right now, I'm just doing it for the sake of getting this over with. Was this the end? Okay. Hold on now. All right, and now we are back, and I'm just, panning around the room, looking to see if she's about to have something to eat, and it's about 5 more minutes left on this, so I'll just, talk a little bit more until the episode is over. But so I plan on uploading. This is the perfect time to upload. I haven't actually posted anything yet because I've been trying to figure out how to edit. I'm not very good. I'm a beginner in all of this, so I'm not good at editing at all. and I'm trying to see if I can possibly get someone to help me edit, so I can get these episodes out sooner, way sooner, because I have so many, and I've been recording constantly, so I have a lot that I really need to get out, but I just have to get better at editing. I have to learn. I may since we're inside, I'm going to probably take up some courses in editing and see if I can get this together so I can get better. I know it's frustrating. A lot of people talk about that's the worst process. That's the worst part of doing something like this, especially if you're doing it yourself, if you're not hiring somebody, if you don't have a team, or if you don't have people to do the editing for you and you're doing it all yourself. It's very frustrating, especially if you are a beginner and you don't know what you're doing, and you're basically like looking at tutorials and trying to figure it out, and maybe you see it and you try to get it, and you may have some of it but you don't have all of it. I don't know. So I'm more than likely, like I said, since we all have this time, we're at home anyway, this is the time to actually get some new skills if you want, and no pressure. I hate to see that when people are like, you have to do what are you doing, and this is the time for you to shut up. I mean, that is so stupid. Leave people alone. Let people enjoy and do whatever they want to do. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous when you see stuff like that. It's all over Twitter. I mean, anybody that's on Twitter, you see that all the time. They call them rise and grind Twitter. I mean, it's ridiculous. It really is. Leave folks alone. Let people do whatever they're going to do. If you are, if you want to spend your time, doing whatever you want to do, anything, do it. I mean, whatever. You don't have to have some. How am I trying? I'm trying to put it in a way. You don't have to do anything productive if you don't want to. I mean, do what you want to do. Enjoy yourself, whatever, however it is. If this is the time that you feel like, you want to create or open a business or invest or whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. But don't feel like you have to, live up to some kind of, rule that just because you're home and you're not working, or you're home and you have to, no. If that's what you want to do it. If not, enjoy, and that's my rant on that. But so that's what I will be doing for the next couple of weeks, months, however long we're going to be doing this, however long we are going to be required to stay inside. So and this is I don't know what I was doing. I probably was on the phone or somewhere else. I'm just at a blank screen, so I think I'm gonna end this right here. Okay, I finally panned back over to her. But anyway, I'm gonna end this part right here. I'm gonna cut all of this. And thank you so much for joining me again. This was a sad voiceover, but I had to do it because I wanted to have all my parts linear and put everything up that I've recorded, even though a lot of the recordings, not a lot, but maybe like 3 or 4 I had to do voiceovers for. So there is another one that I have to do voiceover for as well, and I'll probably be doing that more than likely after that. But the next time I will actually watch the episode so I can know what I'm talking about, so I wouldn't just be on here ranting. Well, anyway, again, thank you so much for joining me in the 100 Baby Mama Challenge Let's Play. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know what to do. And please listen, be careful, stay safe, stay inside, and enjoy yourself, and join me and all the other all the other YouTubers that are. There is some great stuff that's going on right now, especially with gaming. There's Resident Evil 3 that's out right now. Everybody's playing that. Any of you Corey Kenshin fans, I don't know if any of you who are watching are Corey Kenshin fans, but Corey is back. Corey is back. I made Corey in The Sims. As a matter of fact, he's in my Discover University world. I made Corey in The Sims, and I was so happy. My daughter and I were so happy to see Corey was back. But anyway, the episode is over, and I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you